start the press conference with Coach Popovich and then bring in Chris Milton after he concludes his comments. Coach, why don't you just start with your general thoughts?
It was a good chance to jump in the fray and see what this is all about. So it was like a baptism for us. New group, players, coaches, all that sort of thing. So it was a real experience.
Questions?
Kind of the theme for Vegas and for here has been building a team, building bonds, building camaraderie. When you're faced with a little bit of adversity like you guys were tonight, I think that we got to 8 a couple of times in the second half. Even though it is just an exhibition, how does that help as far as going through going through kind of a critical moment or two, and when you're trying to build those bonds and get ready for the real thing?
There were a lot of situations that we learned from this evening. The win or the loss is, pretty unimportant at this time. It's more about getting better, getting together, a group learning to execute together. I thought the Spanish team was just astounding with all the offense that they ran, the way they execute, the way they read each other. You could really see the experience. We hope to get close to something like that offensively. And it's going to be difficult in this short time, but it was a great example for us, to see that. I was most pleased with us defensively. I thought we did a good job for a new group, communicating with each other. We rebounded well. We haven't done that to date consistently. I thought we had a good effort by everybody on the board tonight.
Coach Popovich, are you guys going to make cuts here, or are you going to take all 14 with you to Australia?
All 14 are going to Australia.
Hey, Coach, I got a question for you.
Hey, what?
right here.
Okay.
Which stat is indicative of a Gregg Popovich coach team?
I've never really hung my hat on a stat. They all come together. You can do one thing really poorly and still win. Like tonight, we gave up 27 points off turnovers. That's ridiculous. But we ended up winning because we played pretty good D. So it changes from game to game. It could be rebounding, it could be assists, too many contested shots, transition D's horrible. It could be any of those things. And by the same token, if you knock down threes, you can win games that you do poorly in other facets of the game. So I've never thought about looking at a stat sheet and deciding, that won or lost us the game. It's everything. They have plus minus on these, like in the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't even look at that. I've never looked at it just because you don't know who's in the game at certain times, and you could be having a weak lineup or somebody could have played badly and it helps somebody else get a negative game. It's the last thing I look at if I do.
Coach, you said after the first scrimmage that if you can get your team to shoot 41% from 3, you'll take it. The team shot 58% from 3 tonight. Can you talk a little bit about whether that's more indicative of the style that the international game is played in, or if there's something special that's going on in practice?
No, I think everybody all over the world is used to shooting threes. The game has changed in that direction. Doesn't matter what country you're from, people shoot threes. Everybody wants to get them up. So we're going to need to do a better job. But some of their threes, a decent number came off our turnovers. And we've got to make sure that we shore that up to some degree. And we didn't really shoot that many. We'd actually like to shoot more than what we did.
There's pros and cons to whichever way you do it. Why did the scenario of taking all 14 to Australia, why did that appeal to you?
It seemed like the right thing to do.